Hello everyone, welcome back to Dog Gaming here on YouTube. This is the game Subsistence. We're now season 4 and episode 9. Well, been busy trying to get the mass fabricators to push the mass up to 120, and we just got there. I have enough on me to actually make the drill. So if we get that started, yeah, it's not cheap, is it? Anyway, I guess we're going to have to make a third one somewhere. So we've got one at the silicon base, one at the main base here. This is the one we're building now for the Obsidian base. I was doing a fair bit of work here, so I made 4 of these, then 4 of these, then made a circuit board. Then I made 4 of these, and a circuit board. So we've got an extra 4 sitting in here. Gee, I keep going through water like crazy. Goodness me, game. And I have to keep doing that. I fed the chicken just before. I tell you what we're going to have to do is go and harvest some more crops, I think. As we're getting... I've done that so many times now. My mind is all over the shop here. You know, that's great, Trev, that you've drunk some water, but you actually need to refill them. And to refill them, you've got to take them with you down to the little lake here. What did I use out of here? Oh, I know what it was. I was filling up the little jennies up here with, is that what I had? I'm not quite sure now. I think that's what I had in there. Or maybe I had something else, I don't know. I'll figure it out, I guess. Okay, so did it make it? It did. So we've got to basically take all these guys over. So hang on, we've got a solar panel over there. If we put 2 there, I kind of want to put the drill in but not activate the drill straight away. But I want to activate the drill straight away, if that makes sense. It's just like, yeah. Maybe we should just make the 3rd solar panel. And maybe we might have to do it in the morning. I've got a funny feeling it is it midday? It's kind of midday. Alright, maybe we need to get these going again. Hang on. We might have to turn everything back on again. I mean, it's kind of pretty efficient, but I'm chewing through the mass at the moment. How much we got there? Yeah, I've still got 200, so 229. Okay. We'll throw that one on as well. Because, well, technically we could almost make 2. Yeah, down to 3. Sorry, just had to cough off camera. Yeah, 3 there. We've kind of got 5, but we're still 3 short. And there's nothing in there. Okay. Alrighty. Well, oh, gee, I'd love to make 2 more solar panels. But we'd need to get the mass to 150 twice. I suppose we could. Oh, I know what I had there. That was scrap. Hang on. I need 20, I think, so maybe put 30 in here, or 32 or something. Yeah, this is pretty heavy production stuff going on here. So there's 1 solar panel over there. If I take these 2 over, that's 3. We really need 6, I think, to run it properly. I mean, you could always go over there and just keep running the Jenny now and again to top up the power, but that's not the intention here. The silicon base runs so well, just the way it does at the moment. So, how much mass do we need? Yeah, 150. Okay, to make 1 or 2 of them we need 8 adhesive and 2 more rope. Where are they all? 8 adhesive, and they're the 2 rope. Still got 16 sinew left, so we could make more. Alright, I think that's what we might do for the rest of today until tonight, is just make these solar panels. Because I tell you what, if we have 5 over there installed and we put the drill down, the drill's going to last for quite a while, especially if the solar panels are run one day and then we come back, because we've got 3,000 power here. We start off with 500. There should be 500 over there, because I think when you put the BCU down, it should just push it up to, I'm pretty certain it does, to 500. So the 5 solar panels have just got to generate enough. Maybe 0.5. They're about 0.1 each, I think. Hang on, you can tell here. Middle of the day here now. They're doing 108. Maybe just under. At least 0.4 anyway. I'm just thinking, I'm pretty certain there's 12 solar panels on the roof at the moment, so they're probably doing just around 0.9 each, I think. Yeah, it'd be something like that, pretty close to that. Alright, well we're almost... Oh, actually, hang on. What's, how much power is it? Oh, it's only 500. Still, my power's actually down a tad. Yeah, I'm gonna get to 150. I might have to turn off one of the mass fabricators a little bit. Let the power catch back up a bit. So it's at 150 now, so I can make one. Yep, okay. Gee, I'm a thirsty guy. Man! Yeah, let that run for a little bit. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I might just turn one off for a little bit. Because they're 2.5 each or something. They're absolutely horrific. How much are we using? You know, what was that? 20... It's only 3 each? Yeah, 3 each. That's not too bad. Alright, so that's enough gear there for one more solar panel. Well, Trev decides that he's gonna end up having to drink Bordies again. Actually, I'm gonna need food and veggies, Trev. Grab another piece of fish. They kinda help. See, my veggies are down a bit, so... it brings it up a fair bit, I suppose. So talk about, yeah, building the drill and the solar panels and whatnot is a little bit of an effort. All this to basically kind of stop you having to manually go and get stuff. And that's kind of what we're doing. Looking forward to that day. I mean, every time I go and get silicon now, I don't even really have to run around the place. I can just go over to the base and just pull it out. And it's actually quite a lot. There's quite a lot that comes from it. So there you go. There's our 3rd solar panel. Well, it's really our 4th, isn't it? Because we've got one already over there. But yeah, the silicon base has got 6, so makes a bit of sense. Actually, the silicon base, I'm pretty certain, does not have a power storage unit either. Yeah, I tell you what, let us build this 4th one, take it over, put 5 in, power the units up for pushing the power to 1,000, then just see what happens. Is 5 enough? I thought 5 wasn't enough over at the silicon base, but then I didn't have the power storage capability. I'm just wondering if some days are better than others and it allows it to keep running. I don't know, but ultimately 6 would be spot on. It would be the ideal amount. So where are we up to? About 700. See, I'm about to turn the other mass fabricator back on, and that will kind of make the power go back down again, but we need to keep above 500. I don't want to run out of power and then the fridges turn off. That'd be the worst scenario. That might be okay still. Maybe just standing next to the fire here is not a good idea. Although if I stand way over here, it says 19 degrees Celsius. So hang on, it's November, so it can't be too far away from us seeing winter come. When winter does come, the lake just freezes over, so kind of a very, very different environment, I guess. I suppose I rely mostly on tomatoes. Could take all of that out. The wheat's gone pretty well. Tomato and cotton. See, that's a combination of everything, but yeah, I rely the most on the tomatoes, I think. Yeah, I should be taking these out, shouldn't I? Maybe we should. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, it means a bit more work. You got to keep running around the place and dealing with your plants and stuff. But if I only do one bed at a time, it's not too bad. Let's go and see how many tomato seeds I've got. I don't think I'm gonna need as many. Oh wow, there's okay. Wow, I need to extract one seed. Wow, that was pretty good. All right. Back up to 24 there. Let's just replant this guy. There you go. Let it run. Because the chicken girl eats it too, hey? She chomps through it. Man. Alrighty, we're almost there for the last of these solar panels for the time being. Our master there. Might let it run a little bit longer, just to give the mass a little bit of a jump start. But yeah, that's kind of a pretty good feeling, because we've already got the drill. We've only got really one more solar panel to make. Okay. I mean, after this, we'll see how we go. We've basically got all the stuff to take over there, and I'll be doing that tomorrow morning in the game. We'll just do a little bit of maintenance around the base until then. A fresh start. But that is so good. Alright, the power is down really low. Alright, let's turn one of these guys off. I mean, I guess as the clouds start to come over for the day. Where are we? Probably better seeing it from here. I think that's the sun there. Yeah, there. So I don't know what that is. Is that like maybe 1:30 in the afternoon or something? So it'll go right down over there. I'm curious again how much silicon is over at that base. It's got to be a bit. So how much longer are you going to run this, Trev? Eventually you're just going to turn it off. Yeah, I think I'm right to turn off the other fabricator. Turn that off. Let the Jennies run a bit more. Actually, you could probably turn them off anyway, to be honest. We can, the power's down enough that I think the BCU's kicking in a bit here. Yeah, it's under 500. And then that'll stop, and then we'll just let tomorrow's day recharge everything, I guess. That's definitely it, yeah. Alrighty. Let's go through the water again, as Trev keeps... The only problem is, yeah, having that BCU and some of the equipment around the wood burners is what's contributing. I mean, it's kind of a bit of a different story when it comes to full-on winter. You don't mind it then. It probably won't be reacting like that, but she's a tad hot. Did I have them on me? I did, didn't I? Yeah. What did I do? Did I take them down here and not fill them? I can't remember what I just did. See, I'm too excited about getting this space set up. Oh, can you imagine what it'd be like having the cable cars set up and then just travelling over there? Don't have to deal with the animals on the ground or rogues or anything like that. See, hopefully we're going to be high enough off the ground where we won't have to interact with them, but I'm not quite sure how all that works just yet. Put that biofuel. It's got 201 biofuel, so we've gone through a ton though. We have got a lot of medicinal leaves here, haven't we? I mean, you're kind of taking it out of the chest as well, I suppose, when you're near it, but kind of feel like I need to make more. Yeah, I kind of don't really use these medicinal leaves for too much else. Yeah, she's kind of catching up a bit. So just over 500 at the moment. Overnight that should catch up pretty well, I think. It just depends on if there's much wind around as well. Alright, I'm going to go out the front here and do a little bit of maintenance. Was there a wolf around or anything at the moment? Or is it quiet? I think it's quiet. More to the point though, is there a bear? Yeah, I don't think so. I've been kind of like chewing through the wood here instead of actually mining it from the trees or putting my lumberjack hat on. She's kind of been pretty quiet. I can see a blueberry down at the beach there. I might grab that. Just got to remember we've done the first 2 trees. This is where I sometimes get myself into trouble because you start to get complacent thinking that there's nothing around and then all of a sudden you run straight into a bear or a dog. Keep thinking that's one. I don't know, she's she feels a bit quiet at the moment. I can't see much. Oh, well, apart from this deer coming straight for me. There you go. soon as I swapped over from the axe to the bow, it's going, I'm out of here. I can see what you've got. For it to run like that, there'd have to be something chasing it. Maybe it got too close to a dog or something. Here comes the rain, Trev. Get these last 2 trees done, which would be this one and the grub tree. Yeah, the deers don't just turn up like that for no reason. They would be walking towards you, not running. So something spooked it. And because they zigzag, sometimes it's a little bit hard to tell which direction they've come from. Wow, I've been going through those electrical components like crazy, building the solar panels and the drill. I can always get the feeling if you use something, the gear that pops up in the drops is actually pretty much replacing what you're using. Can't be sure, but I think it feels a lot like that's how it works. I tell you what, it's a good feeling not having the hunters around for a little bit. Give me a chance to at least get this stuff sorted out. Get a second base set up. Get back inside while the rain starts, I suppose. Let's have a look. Where are we up to? Put all that in there. What's that, about to go 600? 600 power and 65 mass. Or am I not looking at that right? Oh wow, okay, it's almost even Steven here at the moment. 0.29 in, 0.24 out. It's going to take a little while for that to change. Alright, well, I'll drop that in there. Probably can drop that back there. We'll eat that. What are we going to eat here, Trev? What are we going to eat? Maybe a liver? All of this stuff's going to kind of help to increase our overall health and stamina, which is all good. Alright, time for the light as well to go on. So that'll drag the power down a little bit more, but we've got a little bit in storage there, 600. Should be easily enough to cope with everything for the night, I suppose. Let's go check on the chicken girl. I did feed her and fill up the water. She's not too bad, I suppose. It's kind of funny though, she doesn't seem to lay much in the way of eggs now that she's older. It might be time, I'll say this very quietly, sort of thing, but I think we might need another chicken. If you start again from scratch, they tend to lay a lot more eggs when they're younger. Kind of a bit like real life, I suppose. Alright, what else do we need here? I'm just looking at everything. Yeah, I'm so glad I was... oh, we could just go down and fish. Actually, might do that. Why don't we just go down and fish? We've got 10 bait. Man. Even though she's a little bit dark, we'll stand over here. Look, it's next to the fire. It's 8 degrees. It's not too bad. That's not going to drain our water very quickly. Make the most of the night time. So yeah, early morning. Take off over to the base there. See if we can put up our extra solar panels. Get the drill down. Not quite sure how the drill's working yet, because it's down pretty low. Because you have to have it in the ground. I'm not sure if I can access it that easily. If I walk in underneath, I can. But I'm not sure if I can access it from above. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's not like I'm not accessing the drill that often. Like even the silicon base, it's like quite a few days between when I go and pick stuff up. Oh well, it'll be a good thing to get these 3 bases up and running. Even if I don't have the cable car straight away, if I go to build the ATV base, which I'm thinking about building over here once we finish the bridge across, then I think I'm going to use a lot of ingredients, so it'd be good to be able to have, sort of rely on the lithium and the obsidian and the silicon coming from these bases rather than me running around searching for it all the time. There you go. What was that? That does look like a slightly bigger fish, I think. It's swashing around. It is. What did I get? It's a salmon. It's not the big mouth... What is it called? Big mouth bass or something? But still. Yeah, what the heck. I've got enough room. Let's see. Well, let's cook it over here. So let's fillet it first. Put 2 of these in. And put the fish oil back over here. Got a fair bit of fish oil, haven't we? 179. Wow. See, now he's basically too cold. You can't win, Trev. I might where is it? I might make a few of these. Everything else I seem to be alright with. Doing okays. Just don't burn your fish here, Trev. Yeah, I don't need this straight away. The good thing about the the salmon fillet is that yeah, it does a little bit of your vegetables as well there. So another 2 to that, which is good. How's our... Yeah, look at the power, 559, so she's barely holding at 600, but tomorrow when the sun's up, the solar panels will kick in and it'll pretty much recharge. Looking forward to getting all that set up over there. At least it's raining on this thing. Hang on. Let's just try some ash on this as well. That's not too bad. Good timing for the rain. It does rain fairly often in the game, so it helps to keep your veggies well watered, I suppose. Not a lot of need to kind of look at the map because there's no rogues or hunters around, so. But yeah, we have to go across to this base over here and set it up properly. See, the silicon base is really close, but I'm thinking a lithium base about here somewhere. I'm trying to keep it almost in a direct line back to the main base, which is kind of here. But I'm just not sure whether that distance from there to there is too much for one single cable car? I don't know. I'm not sure about that. So it's got to be around here somewhere when I go to build the base. If I do build the base around here and it does reach back to here, then certainly these other cable cars are going to reach because they're a bit closer. Now here we go on for night time here. I wouldn't say it's exactly the middle of the night, but it's a little bit hard to tell. I'm pretty certain Subsistence has never had a clock time. It's had a month of the year. I think today would be around about day 233 days. And I think we started in March, so we are basically getting ready to head into winter, I think. So I guess we start the game in autumn. Go autumn. Hang on. No, we must. No, actually, hang on. We must, because it's the opposite where we are in Australia to the US, where I think the game is based on Alaska or Canada or wherever the guys made the game. But yeah, I think it starts in spring then. I think spring, summer, autumn, winter, spring. So go spring. We've been through spring, been through summer, been through autumn, and I think we're about to go into winter. So I think that's correct. Certainly tell me in the comments if I've got that mucked up, but I think that's right. There you go, another day. Specifically day 233. How are you going, Eddie? Yeah, it's fine. Just let it run through. Do we need to eat something? We could try. Yeah, see, it does a little bit to your water, but not that much. I might have to just fill up the one eye. Alright, we're about to run off because it's light enough now to see, I guess, where we're going to run into an animal of some sort. Oh, there's a piece of ore that just disappeared. There you go. So hang on, just let me check on something. Okay. I think we're pretty much right to go. Just make sure this has got enough wood in it. So we're only going over to the base just to put these things, install them. Pretty certain I had biofuel over there, so we should be right. Certainly light enough, I think. Let's just see. Any, there is actually, I was going to say, there's a little bit of vegetables for morning tea, some kelp just sitting in here. Always handy. I don't recall seeing any animals just here, so we should be right. Can you actually get up there, dude? Gee whiz, he's making a bit of a struggle. So there's a bear there. It is actually a tad probably too early, but we can afford to chop this down a little bit and get a grub from it. Replace the one that we used in our fishing session, I guess, last night. I wonder if we're going to come across a lock chest. We've got one lockpick. Any animals or anything here as well? That was a rabbit that ran off. So, oh crap. Crap. I hope that bear's not chasing me. Oh, jeez. Oh, man, that was a bit scary. The bear was coming almost straight for us. Stupid deer. I think the game does that on purpose. It's quite funny, but, yeah, of all the places for the deer to run, has to run straight for the player. Jeez. I can see a dog on the beach there, and there's a drop. Should I get the pearl? I suppose I should get the pearl. There you go. I've been using a few of them anyway. That'd be right. Make it a little bit more tricky for me. There's something up here. Is that just wood on the ground? This thing just here, this little piece of log, from a distance, it looks like it's possibly the edge of a locked chest. Alright, don't come down here, dog. Even though it's only level 1. Yeah, you stay up there, you're alright. Kind of looked like he was very interested in me just then. He's right. Oh, don't you love it when it's blowing windy and whatnot? And what the crap is running? Is that another deer running around? I think it is. They absolutely spook you. The sound. You guys might not be able to hear it as well as I can, but yeah, it's quite spooky. Because you can just hear something and you're wondering what the heck it is. Just as well before I turned around and saw the bear chasing the deer, otherwise I'd have the deer biting me, attacking me kind of thing. So hang on, we've got a bear there, there's a dog over there, we're heading this way, straight up into lion territory. It's alright guys, I'm just renovating the outpost, put it that way. There's a blueberry just here. Have to watch out here for a mountain lion. Oh man, there's one just there. Wouldn't mind another one, but he's almost in the way. See if we can get this chicken to run up to him. Well, not about running up to him, but it took off. Where's he gone? I think he's kind of just... That's the chicken. Is that the mountain lion? No, that's a bear. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez, another bear there. Where did this mountain lion just go? Oh, wow, I can hear it. I think that's its green label just there. Oh, it is close. Not too close, but it's close. I could hear it purring. Oh well. Kind of home sweet home for a little bit anyway. Alright, thank goodness we don't need that. So hang on, is this at 500? Whoa. What? How come it's 543? And how come it's got 0.03? Where's it get? Oh, because there's one solar panel on the roof. That's right. Okay. That makes more sense. Alright, at least our little power thing is working properly, I guess. Let's take out that. Put these extra solar panels. Now, I was trying to keep these guys on the center area, just in case the base got damaged. Now, I don't think they really care about massively being covered, like one covering the other or anything, as long as they're in the area. So I'll put one more here. The last one can go to the right there, but they should all be on that center section, so if the base does get damaged, I guess there's a little bit less chance. It's not the best day to be testing this out, but 0.03 has jumped to 0.16. Okay. Alrighty, so this thing is actually starting to become useful, I guess. Oh, I didn't have biofuel. Hang on, was it in here? Oh, it's in there. Okay. I'm going to take a little bit out. We're going to make sure that's full. That should be doing 1.16. Yep. Okay, I'll push that up a little bit while I'm here. Let's eat a few things while we're here. There you go, that fixes things a little bit. The one thing I don't have up here, I think I mentioned it once before, kind of wouldn't mind having an extra or one or two water flasks, and I can just go down to the creek, bring it up here, and just... Oh, we need a burner too, actually, to do it. But that's okay. Alright, if I put this down, can I actually... Is it high... So if I put it here on this high side, I can certainly come under the base through there to get it. But can I just kind of get it from here? Hang on. Which side, if I stand over here, is the highest? Probably doesn't matter. They're probably both fairly high, actually, hey? Okay. Maybe this corner, I suppose. So put it up about there somewhere. Oh, excellent. I can access it. Okay. So if you turn it on, what's the power? 6 something. Yes, it uses 0.5. So hang on, if you took one off the power coming in, say it was a normal day, well, it's kind of not really a normal day, is it? Look at it, it's all cloudy and crappy. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I think each solar panel should still be able to do 0.9. I just don't think it's enough. It's like if I upgraded them, yes, I think it would be okay. But there's that whole story again about, well, it's like an argument between should you put new ones down or upgrade them. But anyway, 6 kind of means you're going to be over 0.5, I guess, on average. I run the Jenny to sort of keep this going. I kind of wouldn't mind to see... It's going to take too long, but... you must first drill down into the ground before you can extract any... Oh, that's right. Yeah, we've got to kind of do that. That's a bit painful. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. So there's a pretty lengthy process for this to get all the way to the bottom. Damn it! Wait a while. Alright, well, you know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to end the episode here. When we come back, I'm actually going to still be here, I think. Or am I? No, I might have to go back to the base to make sure everything over there is okay, but we'll basically come back. When we do, I reckon this will have turned off because it will have powered this to 1,000. I don't think it really worries it. If it runs out of juice, there's nothing else running off of this system here. It'll just sort of stop where it is, and then I'll have to turn it back on again. I'm pretty certain I've done that before. So I don't think that's really a problem. But we've got the solar panels in. We've got one more to make. We can work on that back at the main base. But yeah, so next episode when we come back, finally we should be able to see if we can extract obsidian and make sure, for absolutely sure that it actually can extract obsidian. I'm just thinking, yeah, the other base over there, I'm pretty certain it had a choice of silicon in amongst the mix of other minerals. So yeah, but that's going to take a while. I don't want to let you guys just sit here and watch me watching that go by. Anyway. Alright guys, I will leave the episode here. Certainly hope you enjoyed it today. If you did, you can really help the channel out by smashing that like button for the video. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, you can mega help the channel out by subscribing. Alright everyone, thanks so much. Cheers.